And it's great to come out here once again to your beautiful country out here. Hey, how deadly is it, yeah? All right. Where was I? That's right, over here. Anyway, so we're going to get straight into it. We've got a whole stack of acts here. We've got about 3 today. We've got millions there. And no doubt we'll get, and we also, how was it? Did anyone go to the dance workshop here this morning? Did anyone? Yeah? No? Yeah?
Yeah.
You did the dance workshop? How good was it? It was good?
Yeah.
I could hear you outside, you was stomping around, all that kind of stuff, yeah? Okay, how good is that? So you think you can shake a leg, yeah? That's my new TV show. And yeah. And I should get, yeah, okay, anyway. But it's all good, yeah? So it's great to be here. I checked in at a motel yesterday when I got in, and I had to fill out the form, and I had names, so I put my name down. Next question I had address, so I put my address down. Next question I had telephone, so I put my telephone. Next question I had mob. So I put down, get a mate, Kalkaroo, and Googie Allergy. And the concierge said, no, mob stands for mobile. And I said, yeah, we mobile people, we blokes that walk about, yeah. So, yes. Kind of reminds me when I first went to a job interview, you know, like the boss didn't know whether I wanted to work temporary or permanent, and he said, temporary perm. So, well, thank you very much for noticing, yeah? It's actually natural, yeah? Stop it, yeah? Okay, anyway, we're going to get straight into it, and enough of my gammon jokes. And, oh yeah, we got t-shirts on sale too, yeah? Do we have the showcase ones too? Like, we do. No, that's, oh, okay. Yeah, that's rare. It's like collector's item. I actually got a couple in my car. I got like 4 of them still in my car. They've stayed there ever since. And I was meant to send them to my uncle up north. Yeah? Put your hands together for Amy. She's doing a wonderful job there too. She's a stage manager. She's tour manager. And she's doing the whole thing because it's not, and she also runs her own business called Kick Up Dust. That's right. And they also run a very successful concert in Perth called Too Solid, yeah? That's right. There you go. A bit of a plug for you. There you go. So you're thinking of having an event. But she's also local, yeah? From Moree. That's it, yeah? And yeah, too deadly, hey? How good is that, yeah? And also, we're going to give away that piano some time today. Yeah, so I don't know, anyone got like a ute or something like that, wheel it out the back there. All right, yeah, and I'm trying to get rid of it, so we're going to allow a bit more room there. And we've got the brother here, he's here again. What's your name again? Yeah.
Brandon.
Brandon, that's right. He said, Brandon, you told me that yesterday. Is that your son? No. Dad and son, Steve?
No.
No, okay, you look similar. Yeah, how can you look like stuff like that?
Dad,
Hey, that's him there, yeah, there he is. That's the dad there, yeah. All right, I was just mucking around with you, yeah, joking, you know, just playing jokes, man. Yeah, because sometimes, like, when the scary part is, like, sometimes when you're performing, sometimes you might see kids out in the audience that look like you know, and that's scary. And I tell the kids, you know, I now know who you are. Tell your mum she gave me the wrong account. I've been putting that maintenance money in the wrong account. Well, that daddy still loves you and all that kind of stuff, yeah. Woo, I'm glad I got that on my little chest, yeah. All right. All right, anyway, so yeah, you're good to see you. Brandon, you're back again. So you're doing a bit of stage managing slash, you still at school and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, 12.
Year 12, and how good is that, yeah? How you feeling, eh?
Hate it.
You hate it, you hate school, yeah? I hated school too, and you know what the funny thing is? When I left school, I hated school, I couldn't stay in school, and when I finished school, I ended up getting a job at school, yeah? How funny is that, yeah? And working, like doing dance shows and, you know, talking to kids and that kind of stuff, yeah? Talk about how much that is. So be careful, you know, like sometimes when you hate something, you end up, yeah, doing that thing, yeah, as well, yeah? And that kind of stuff. Because I remember, I think I was talking to your parents and they said, when you were like 2 years old, you go, nah, I hate girls, and now look, you got your girlfriend here too, yeah? How good is that? Oh, no, I said, oh, sorry, yeah, all right, sorry, yeah. I mean, like yesterday, I was talking about yesterday, yeah? Yeah, so, woo, yeah. All right, anyway, we've got that crystal chandelier. Not really, yeah? All right, anyway, we're going to get moving straight into it. I know this guy. I have met this guy many, many years ago, probably about, first time I ever did a gig with this guy. I think it was 1991 or 92 was the world's equestrian in Tamworth. That was the first time I ever came to Tamworth. Remember we done that? We were partying up with Johnny Parnham's wife and all that kind of stuff. We dancing around and all that kind of stuff, yeah? I was doing a robot and she was doing it too with me, yeah? And anyway, great night, yeah? And my stays on tour. So, and basically, I know this guy, he has played with everyone all around the world. People like Sinead O'Connor, but he can tell you as well, you know, this guy is definitely a legend in the music world and also the didgeridoo world as well. I want everyone to go crazy, stand up and just go crazy, throw your hat in the air like you just don't care. Just be careful of that thing in case you throw your hat and hit that light bulb and bust it and that little chandelier fall down on you or something like that. Okay, so just be careful. All right, sorry about that, Brandon. You at school, got one more year to go, yeah? How good's that? Yeah, you excited? And it's kind of like short, the year 12, you know? It's getting like, you know, you do like, I think 3 terms this year, and then bang, you're out. Hey, it's something like that, eh? What school do you go to?
McCarthy.
Who?
McCarthy.
McCarthy. Is that like a Christian school or
Yeah.
public? It is. I went to Catholic school. Yeah, could you tell? Yeah, one thing they don't teach us to swear, right? That's how they don't swear. I don't swear at all, you know? Yeah, and, but yeah, I went to Catholic school. I remember, like, grade 3. Do you remember, like, in grade 3, and some of you who went to Christian school and that kind of stuff? Because I went to a Christian brother school where they trained you to be kind of like a brother, which is kind of funny. I was already a brother. But anyway, it was weird because when I went to school in grade 3, you got to have the confirmation name, you know, hey, yeah. And, yeah, Peter, Pam. You look like Nick Nolte, don't you reckon? That's why I know that I've been looking at him like thinking Nick Nolte. Yeah, right here, my brother Peter, yeah? And where was I? That's right here. And in grade 3, had to have a confirmation name. It's like when you pick out like a Christian name. Remember that? Have you done that?
Yeah.
What name did you pick?
Joseph.
Lucifer. What did you say? Joseph. Yeah, Jesus' dad or something like that, yeah? It's wonderful. And I remember, like I had to pick out, confirmation name. And you had to pick out a saint's name, and the teacher gave us like a little booklet and that, and you know, and I had to, you know, and it's kind of like someone like, you know, all the kids were picking out Christian names, like, you know, John, Paul, Ringo, and, you know, George, all that kind of stuff there. And I kind of thought it was kind of like someone taking you to a car yard and saying, hey, you can have any car you want, you know. So I thought, why mess around on second-hand cars when you can have the best car? You know what I mean? So for my Christian name, I put down the best Christian name there is. I put down Jesus. That's right, I put down Jesus, yeah. And I waited till all the kids handed their names went up last, and I showed the teacher what name I chose. And when she seen it, she said, Jesus. I said, yes. She said, no, you can't have that name. And she made me look through the little booklet, and there was a guy carrying a baby across the river, you know. I said, damn, who's that guy? Looked like he'd work out in the gym, you know. She said, that's St. Christopher. He stands for strength and bravery. I said, well, I'll pick him. So I chose St. Christopher as my Christian name. And when I was walking out of class, you know how all the kids are, like, talking about what names they chose and all their Christian names. And I didn't really want to tell them I chose St. Christopher. They say, who the hell is St. Christopher? I said, I'm carrying a baby and look like you go to the gym. And so I told them a little lie, you know. And they said, Chilbro, which was my last name. They said, Chilbro, what name did you pick? And I said, Jesus. They said, nah. I said, yes, I picked Jesus. I said, if you don't believe me, come home with me. My mum will tell you and confirm and verify that my name is Jesus. So it was funny, about 12 kids followed me home from school. And it was like I was a Messiah, follow me. And I brought him home, and my mum's old school mum, you know, she's born in the 1930s and that kind of stuff, and she didn't like anyone come around the house and all that kind of stuff. She's a Christian woman, don't get me wrong, but she didn't like anyone come around the house. And here I rocked up with 12 kids from school. I said, Mama, these kids want some cordial. She said, Jesus, how am I going to feed them all? I said, see, I told you my name was Jesus. Alright, I remember doing a maths exam. I'm going to finish up now. I remember doing a maths exam. I was doing a mathematics exam. I was never really good at mathematics, and all the, you know, and the first question I had 5 divided by 3, 7 times 3. I didn't know any of the answers. You know, all the kids were showing off with their little smartness, make me want to take my shoe and crack them, show them where the art of shoe didn't come from or something like that. And I remember, you know, I was looking around the classroom, and you only know this if you go to a Christian school. You know, I saw a poster on the wall, and the poster said, Jesus is the answer. 5 divided by 3, Jesus. 7 times 3, Jesus. I thought I was really clever thinking, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I got like 4 pens sticky taped together, and Jesus, I can finish this quicker. First time in my life, I beat everyone in the exam. Beat you all. Yeah, ran up, I showed the teacher when she seen it. She said, Jesus. I said, see, I told you my name was Jesus. Thank you very much. I'm sure the children are in your MC for the whole week, right up until Saturday night. Woo! And I want to just bring on the legendary, and I love this guy, he's the best as, yeah? Mr. Mark Atkins. Woo!
Okay, g'day. I'm going to warm up and start with a little story. simply called Road Train. And this story, well, these are all true stories too. And this one starts off when I would have been about 73, 74. I had this little Escort, two-door thing it was. And me and my mate just knocked off up north in Western Australia there, and well, we're going to town. So anyway, we're going along, and, just getting like dusk, getting dark, and all of a sudden the light just lit up like day. And next minute there's this bloody road train right up, well, right up our ass, so to speak. And I'm yelling at me, mate, put your foot down. And he's yelling at me, put your foot down. Have my foot flat to the boards, you know. And this bloody road train was still right up our ass. So. Anyway, up there, the roads are long and not so wide. So here we go. And on either side of the road, because they weren't all like bitumen then, and you had to drop about 1.5 foot on either side of the road. So we couldn't really go there either at the speed we was going with this road train on the road. But anyway, I'll tell the story. You'll hear it through the ditch. You'll hear the truck driver. There's kids around here, so I won't go into everything he said. But you'll hear that, and then you'll hear the cockatoos that these road trains go through, and the mopoke and some of the night animals. And yeah, this is a road train. Peter, while you're there, can you just move that mic just a bit that way? Yeah. A bit more? Yeah. Beautiful. Thanks. Next one I'll do is a little story about a bushman. And I remember I was coming home from school one time, about 60-something anyway, coming home, and I said to the old man, I said, "Who's that fella out the back there, Dad?" And he reckoned something. I said, "Bushman." Every 7 years or so he'd pop around, and he just like worked on a different properties and that, just for, you know, tucker and a roof over his head, and he just travelled around. And when I was about 21, I suppose, I bumped into him again. Then he went bushing. No one had seen him again. So, but it's a little story about the bushman. Is that going to be all right? Okay. Okay, can somebody just take that snare off that drum? Rattle it. Yes, really. Okay, do another one for you, simply called it's Mimi's about Mimi spirits. And they're like mobile trickster spirits. And when we were young fellas, the uncles and the old fellas would tell us to stay close to the fire or the camp, because when the wind comes, the mimi's come. And these are tall, stick-like figures with long arms, long legs, and long fingers, long bodies. And when you hear them coming through the scrub, from the valleys, you can hear them howling, you can hear them like laughing and talking, and can't quite hear what they're saying, but you can hear them. And if you're laying there by the fire, you've seen all the branches and the trees being blown around, and sometimes you'll look, see something in the corner of the eye, you look, and they're not there. Well, that's a image. simply called Uluru. And remember they're standing there one night. I'm just standing there anyway, and I'm looking out over the land and this rock. And while I was standing there looking at this rock, I'm just thinking about all the things that this rock must have seen all those thousands of years. So this is a little song about that rock, Uluru. So I'll use this one. I'll get you stand up. Thanks. Oh, that'll be right, yeah, thanks. How's everybody been enjoying the festival so far?
Right.
Right, yeah. Last sometime in the end of the week. Like I know a few of the bands that are around town, and it's funny how sometimes we all get together after and go check out another band and get time off, and it's funny when you're sitting there talking, there's going to be a lot of that. I'll be probably one of them. Yeah, I went to do the harp thing, but the bloody mic wasn't there, and it was with my name. Yeah, anyway. Another time. Well, there's another little story. This one's about a little song called Yamaji, which is me, or Yamaji Witty from Western Australia. Thanks, mate. Over there. Okay, here we go. This story is about some mates always reckon telling stories. But anyway, this story is about an emu, Wage. And in this story, this emu is just creeping around this crop. And unbeknown to this emu, there's wild dogs sneaking up on it. Anyway, just getting towards the evening time, you'll hear the mopoke, and there's this dog creeping up low in the grass on this emu, and then you hear now the emu makes this particular sound in the back of its throat. Well, anytime it senses danger, so you hear this sort of thing. Senses of danger, when they're protecting their young or their chicks. So anyway, this dog leaps out of this emu, and this emu, because they can run bloody fast. This emu takes off, and then this dog, you hear this dog getting further and further back in the background. Then the emu stops anyway, he's poking and having a look around. And he's having a bit of feed and that, and every now and then look up. And this bloody dog coming. This time he reckons, I'm out of here, I'm gone, because this dog ain't going to get me. But if you listen to the kookaburra hears this too, so and he thinks it's funny, and you'll hear him laughing. And this emu, you'll hear him laughing too, because as he's running away and across the plain, you'll hear him laughing. Anyway, this is Wage. Alright, thanks very much for your mock, and hope to see you fellas on the top soon. Thanks.
How about that? Put your hands together one more time. Yeah, Mark. To that lady, yeah? Yes, right? How about that, yeah?